What in the world?
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. The Twins are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Danny Salazar, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. He minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Gonzalez, 1 away. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here. So I expect to see him have another big game.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Sanchez is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Digging in, Brian Dozier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Naquin is camped under this one. And that will retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. In his career against this starting pitcher, he's got a batting average of over 350. That's not ridiculous, but it does mean he's had some really good at-bats against him in the past. So we'll see if he continues to see the ball well against this pitcher in this one.
Popped him up. Gregorius has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, third baseman.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. And this is still. Here's Miguel Sano. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. Hard liner to center field. Naquin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category. He's set. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Lindor right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in, Keon Broxton, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Chu is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Oh, he caught the ball. All right.
Leading off with a Tribe.
Here comes the first pitch.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Missed with a breaking ball. His career line against Garrett Cole comes in with 6 hits in 16 tries. This is line to left. Davis is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Davis is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Cole's ready. Needs a strike here on 3-0. 3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 3 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Mejia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Kenny Vargas. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And quickly, Salazar is in front 0-2. Popped up. Ramirez near the bag at third. Just foul. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out. The next twin up, Jason Castro, currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now the batter, designated hitter, Rich.
Ready for another chance. Rich Kessler 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. Naquin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
My.
Down go the Twins in.
Oh, my. Oh.
Stepping into the box,
my.
Yolmer Sanchez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tapper up the line. Sano charging this one. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lindor, a 25-year-old who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line softly out toward left center, and there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for him.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Davis. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll head to the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Gregorius aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Naquin's under it. One out.
Now batting.
Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Runners off for second to short. And there are two away now. Here's Chris Davis now. From the stretch. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And that one is gone.
That's the way we do it.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
Standing in now, Max Kepler. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. But 2 runs. Striding in, Jose Ramirez. He popped out in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
So 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Dozier is there on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Settling in now, Edwin Encarnacion hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And this is fouled at the plate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now, Francisco Mejia. 0-1 the count. 2 out with the man at first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him
and we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians leave 1. They're down 2-0. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground is short. Lindor fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kenny Vargas.
At the plate, Kenny Vargas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Swinging a soft liner, and quickly there are 2 away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Line to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Into the box, Rich Kessler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to second for the 4 shot, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. So far this season, Choo has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Yomer Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. In now for Cleveland, Bradley Zimmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
So he sets him down swinging. Bradley Zimmer becomes out number 2 this inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here. Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Lindor has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence in the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's Miguel Sano.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Chris Davis will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's running. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Chu, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
That's what I'm talking about.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0. One more time. He gets a pitch
Justin,
to handle.
Yes, you did.
You've heard that
you
before.
And
you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
How you doing, bro?
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
You stopping by. I really do.
5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Cody Anderson will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Cody Anderson. Up next for the Twins, right fielder
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready for another shot now. Keon Broxton. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. But two come across to...
It's okay.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1 strike now from Cole. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
All right, folks, I'm back.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. Lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. 0-1 the count. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
Right side. Vargas scoops it up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
No.
Back here in Cleveland, Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping into the box, Kenny Vargas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Standing in now, Jason Castro. Soft liner to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rich.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rich Kessler. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And he's safe.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Stepping up now, Brian Dozier. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Here's Miguel Sano, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
0-1, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
1 run scores. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count. Striding into the box, Francisco Mejia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Belted high and deep into right center. Broxton looks up. Gone!
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Trevor May comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Trevor May.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they call that the Mistake by the Lake. But Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit him out of, D-Row.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the season plays super big. It's cold out there. The ball is not traveling. Once the summer months heat this place up, right center becomes a nice option.
This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Popped him up. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here. At the plate, Keon Broxton will start us off in the 8th. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. And he'll get in there safely.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
Into the box now, Kenny Vargas. And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way.
No balls and a strike to count.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Little chopper back to the mound. To his left, Lindor. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Rich Kessler. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Runners on the move for second. Lifted the other way to left center. Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 9 and the Indians 2. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pulled toward right center field.
Broxton's on his horse.
But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Up next for Cleveland.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first, not in time as the run was across to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Row, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Trevor Hildenberger takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. The Dozier for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is on the ground over to first. Vargas is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. 9th inning coming up. Twins are out in front, 9-3. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Here's Brian Dozier now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Brian Dozier.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. First offering on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
In now, Miguel Sano. Big swing by Sano and a ball sent to deep left field. Gonzalez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he is in there.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Chris Davis now, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. He's set, and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from 3rd crosses the plate. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Jeff Beliveau comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
This will send a ground ball down to 3rd.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Davis at second. Kepler is over at first with 1 away. Grounded to the right. Taken in by Encarnacion. The second for 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the 1st out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Shin-Soo Choo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bounce to first. Vargas takes it in, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman.
Digging in, Yomer Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Last strike now for Cleveland. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Twins win for the 115th time to set the pace in the division. Garrett Cole earns victory number 22 this campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 10 runs, 18 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For Cleveland, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's walkway to Gateway.